The following program has been rated GE by the Kenya Film Classification Board. It is therefore suitable for general family viewing.
As we live our lives on a daily basis, we are faced with difficult decisions that we have to make either way. Today, I have guests in studio. We're going to be taking up a very important and educative topic. You may look at this topic and just ignore it. This is GBS TV, Chungu Jamii. My name is Betty Akuku. I'm your host today. And we are going to be talking about, together with Dashana and Angela, on stay-at-home moms. Parenting has become such a challenge in our day-to-day lives, and parents have to make critical decisions, and some live to regret and some enjoy. I want to introduce my guests to you, and they will take us up through this topic. Welcome.
Hello all, good morning, Jambo. My name is Darshana Parekh. I'm a social activist and a positive motivational speaker.
Welcome, Dashana.
Asante sana.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Angela Katua. I'm a motivational speaker and a transformational life coach.
Welcome, ladies. It's good to have you in studio today.
Thank you.
We're talking about stay-at-home moms.
Yes.
I think parenting is such a challenge in today's life,
Yes.
because especially the moms have to quit work, whether willingly or unwillingly, to take care of their children. What do you think about the stay-at-home moms, Dashan?
Well, I would say that moms have 365 by 24 by 7 job. It's an important, most important job I can say for all the moms.
Okay.
It's challenging, at the same time it's enjoyable because I see my own childhood in my kids.
Oh, really? Angela, what's your opinion on a stay-at-home mom?
For me, I say that being a stay-at-home mom is something so super, because this is you choosing to let go of your life or any other thing out there, and you're there for your family, because you're not just there for the children alone. There's so much that attains that is involved in keeping a family together. So a stay-at-home mom is someone who is really sacrificing a lot to keep that home together. She is the pillar of that home.
But as moms also stay at home to take care of their children, don't you think even the corporate moms, the ones who are working, are they also taking care of their homes and families?
Yes, definitely. In fact, I would like to salute the cooperative moms who take care of the home, the children, the society, the inside, outside, everywhere she's around. It's challenging for her, and I think they are doing a good job.
They're doing a good job.
Definitely, yes.
You know, something that puzzles me with a stay-at-home mom, or this parenting thing that you have to stay at home sometimes, is that those who are in the corporate world, those who do an 8 to 5 job or 9 to 5, they are wishing they had the time to be home to spend with their children. And those who are also at home, having no formal job to go to, they're also wishing they would leave home to go to the office. What do you think about these two scenarios?
Well, the moms who are at home, they can definitely do something creative, something different, even sitting at home. Like I myself, I'm a proud homemaker.
Okay.
I'm not a corporate mom, but I do my business from home. Cooking is my passion. I love cooking. I just love cooking like anything. And you can say it's the greatest stress booster for me. So I cook from home, and people come and they take the food. I don't deliver, but they come home and take the food.
Wow. So you started doing something to keep yourself busy?
Yes, I started doing to keep myself busy. Plus, God has given me that. I always believe God has given us 2 hands, 2 legs. Why not do something? Even sitting at home, I can do so many things.
Even sitting at home, you can do so many things.
Definitely.
You know, the problem with most stay-at-home moms is that they find themselves idle. This is the reason they are wishing and envying the corporate world. And they feel like it's a waste of time to stay home. And hence, they're filled with regrets. And also, they're filled with complaints. And they have a lot of stress and anger. because of just staying at home. What do stay-at-home moms do at home?
There's a lot that can be done at home. And maybe to correct you, I don't think there's any idle time at home.
Yeah.
There can't be, because there's cleaning, there's laundry, there's the children, picking the children, dropping them to school, preparing meals, cleaning, even planning things for your husband if you have one. And you also have now to take care of yourself. So when you look at all that in a day, but sometimes you may not even finish what you're doing. And now for you to even envy those who are working, you shouldn't devalue what you're doing and start thinking these people are even having a better life than I do.
What happens? What happens that a stay-at-home mom now begins to envy the people in the office?
I would like to add on that there is no question of envying anything. You know, when you love yourself, you respect yourself, you'll start automatically having that positivity within you. So you should spread, I would always suggest to all the moms who are at home to spread positivity, think positive, look at the positive sides of the greener side of the life. God has blessed us with so many things. When you look down on the unfortunate, underprivileged people, they are starving. They don't have food to eat. Even they don't know whether in the evening whether they're going to have a meal or not. So what we have to appreciate that and grab opportunities whatever God is giving you in life. I'm a opportunity grabber, you can say like that.
Yeah, no, opportunity grabber. You know, you already found something that you like doing, and so you like cooking, and you keep yourself busy at home cooking.
Yeah.
Supposing there was no cooking, you know, and all you have to do is take care of your children. What exactly does a stay-at-home mom do? Because you could have grown-up children. By 6 in the morning, you have sent them to school.
Yeah.
What do you do whole day? You know, does it reduce you to being a mere house help?
No, not at all. A big no.
A big no.
Yeah.
Yes, what do you do?
I keep myself busy with, see, as a housewife, we have so many chores to do, you know. So I plan myself accordingly. You have to plan your day.
Yes.
It's very important to plan your day. Wake up with a smile. Say morning to yourself. Love yourself.
Say good morning to yourself.
It's very
Yes,
important.
definitely. I every day in the morning say, wish myself good morning. And I say, Darsha, you're going to rock today.
So you look at things positively.
Yes,
every
very much.
single day.
There is no negativity in my dictionary at all. No ways.
So does a stay-at-home mom really need a house help?
Yeah, I do have a house help. She's like a daughter to me.
Okay.
You will not believe. You know, any relationship is vice versa. If you take, I'm taking so much good care for her. So definitely, even she sees that mom is taking so much care for me. So she's always with me. She cares for me so much. You know, I'm a highly diabetic patient, actually.
You're diabetic?
Yes, I'm highly diabetic.
Yes, so she takes care of you.
Yes, she takes care of me. If I miss my meal, she'll give me a reminder. Mom, eat something. Mom, drink something. Why is she taking that care of me? Because even I'm loving her that much. I'm up to her expectations. Just yesterday morning, she told me, Mom, please give me loan for my children's school fees. Just today morning, I gave it to her. And she was literally she was literally in tears, and she just fell down. She's telling me, Mom, I'm so thankful to you.
I know.
See, I have my child, and nowadays education is so expensive. And in fact, even I work with NGOs and I do lots of charities and donations, not on my own, but with the help of other NGOs and other institutions. So now I'm going to take care of her 3 kids. I've made a decision that I'll educate them. I'll do something for them, definitely.
That's nice. Angela, what do you think should be in the to-do lists of a stay-at-home mom, especially if they already have a house help and they send the children to school? What should be in that list, literally?
I think that, like she said, you must have a plan.
Yes.
And you have to have a diary. Everybody needs to have a diary for your daily chores. You wake up, you first take care of yourself. You put value in yourself for that day, and you plan that day. What am I going to do? Is it I'm making breakfast? I'm doing all this. There's a lot, because the house help, that she cannot do a lot for you.
She cannot just do a lot, but she knows that her work is to clean.
Yes.
Some of them even cook. They do laundry. You know, they do ironing. They do literally like every housework.
They still
so
a lot.
As a stay-at-home mom,
yeah.
What exactly do you do? Can you arrange clothes every day?
Not really,
no. Of course,
no.
you cook every day.
Yeah.
But does that reduce your feeling that you have become a lesser person, and therefore you begin to regret, especially if you're formerly a corporate mom?
I don't think so. Like I said, you need to continue adding value, and adding value in yourself is not just what you read or what you watch or maybe listening to music or that. It's more of even service to other people. You can be a charitable person. You can even have groups where you go, you visit and talk to people. You can volunteer in so many other things.
So they end up doing a lot of volunteering.
Yeah, you can even have a business that you're running from home. Yeah, so there's a lot. It's wide.
There's a lot.
And
do you agree that a lot of stay-at-home moms get into so much stress and anger, and they're not able to take care of it well?
The perception with the society sometimes pushes people to the corner, and they start judging themselves and feeling like they are lesser than others. But if you know who you are, and if you are that person who keeps adding value to yourself, you will know that you're not supposed to be comparing with the who is who out there, because you in your own space, you are the who is who in your space.
It's natural.
It is
to
natural.
do a comparison.
Yes.
It's very natural to do a comparison.
It is
because
natural.
You look at your neighbors and everybody lives in the morning, but you are here barely with nothing important to do.
Yeah.
How do you add value to yourself apart from just reading and watching something that you said?
Like I said, service. Be a person of service. And I want to talk about what you said. It's natural to compare yourself. It is natural, but it is not healthy. Just the same way, it is very natural to crave for these fast foods. It's very natural. That makes us human. But is it healthy? So you have to choose what is healthy for you. And if you know you're a person of value, you know that you will only put in what is adding value to yourself. And another way of adding value to yourself is staying positive. Have that mindset that you know that it's going to work. You know that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know that my space, however little it is very important. Nobody out there, even if they are who, should come and be in charge in your home or tell you that, or make you feel that you're lesser a person. Even your husband shouldn't, because sometimes even our men put us down because we are staying at home. They feel that the value of bringing money to the home is what matters. But if you can value what you're doing at home, if it is laundry, if you were to pay someone for that, it is money. If you were to pay someone to cook, that is money. If you were to pay someone to teach your children, to do homework with your children, that is money. So if you could value what you're doing at home, many times you're even earning more than your husband, who is bringing in thousands and thousands of money.
Deshana, how do you
Can I
make
add
yourself
something?
busy? Yes,
What
yes.
she's saying.
Yeah.
First of all, why should you justify yourself to others?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, each and every personality is unique. I know what I'm doing. My God knows me better than what other things of me. Why should we think what he or what she will think of me? Don't get scared of society.
You know,
Why?
it's because sometimes people get idle. When you are a stay-at-home mom, you have a house help who has done everything that needs to be done in the house. You have sent your children to school already.
Yeah.
So there is no one here and there to instruct your children. It's just you and they are gone. You know, what are you doing all this day? You will sit down and start thinking of, you know, many things. You start thinking of your friends, because now even the scope of your friends has reduced. Formerly, when you were in the corporate world, you had many friends. There were tasks you had to arise to every morning. There were assignments, there were deadlines you had to deliver on. But then now, all of a sudden, no one is following up on you. You want to wake up the time you want. If you feel like taking a shower at 6, you will. If you want to take a shower at 10, you will. At 5, you will. You know, it's kind of a lazy life. And so when you sit down, you feel like you're good for nothing, you know. How do you get out of that and overcome? And what do you shower at 6 to go and do? Or at 5 to go and do?
Well, I'm the queen of my house.
You are the queen of your house.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
You can say I'm the home minister. You know, as I told earlier, it's very important to plan yourself, first of all. And at my spare time, I love to go to children's home.
Okay.
I go to Mazai's home. It is just near our Kasarani. I often give them visits. I prepare some small things from home to give them. Like, I'm into creativity. So it's my message to even to all the moms who stay at home, get yourself into creativity of small things. You can do so many things, and not expensive things. On all the materials even you get at home, I get myself engaged in all these things.
So you say people need to get busy.
Yes,
and get.
yourself
Is it
busy.
important to get into like a social network?
It is. We are social beings and we
Yeah.
like to belong. So it is very healthy to have a social life. It's very healthy.
It's very healthy, but there's a lot of critics, especially on the stay-at-home mom. Because when you're a stay-at-home mom, the perception of the society outside there is she didn't go to school. You know? She's jobless because she didn't make it up to the grades that were required. So everybody look at you and judge you with these aspects, which most of the times are never true.
Yeah.
There are people who have left very lucrative jobs to come and stay at home raising their children. You know?
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
The value you're putting in your house is more important than even what the amount of money you might be making when you're out there. So if you know that, nobody will make you feel like you're less of a person. I've met women who say, you ask them, what do you do? And they say, nothing. I just stay at home. Like, just stay at home. Really? But when you look at what you're doing, they're being
just stay at home.
they're being honest according to their kind of understanding of being at home. But they need to understand that staying at home is not just staying at home. There's a lot you do out there. There's a lot of value.
Cleaning?
It's not cleaning. It's not just cleaning. Because there's even counseling for your children. There's
Exactly.
even,
And
you're
even counseling, even the corporate mom could still do counseling for her children.
You're even the person, the consultant to your husband. Many times these men are even calling you from work and they're consulting on things that don't even concern you.
I know.
And
I know.
so
But then I want to get this woman who is a stay-at-home mom feeling so irritated and annoyed with herself that she is just staying at home. She's not bringing in any financial income, and she is reduced to the level of a house help in her own mind, and she is also facing judgments from out there of the things she could not achieve, the reason why she is a stay-at-home mom. And you're telling this woman to arise and do what and go where and plan her day to do what. You know, this is what I want to hear from you ladies.
you know, when it comes to self-worth, it comes from within. It doesn't come from what you define me or what she defines me or anybody else. Even a spouse cannot give you self-worth. Self-worth is from within, and it is the value that you give yourself. So you have to know that you as a person, these moms have to know that as a person, they are doing so much. We have seen women, very old women who have stayed in the village and brought up men who have become senior managers in very big businesses. And why is that? Is it because they went to school? No. It's because of the value that that mother put in those men.
Exactly.
Those men.
I agree to her.
It
very
is not
much.
because of school, because we have men who have been educated in very big schools, men and women, and they are not doing well. But someone comes from that small hut and comes to overtake them. Because of that, what the value that mother put in them. That mother who was walking barefoot just to do vibaruas around or doing nothing, waiting for the husband to bring whatever he brings. But because there was something that woman was doing, that is what made that person.
I need us to take a short break, but before then, I want you to think about this. In the current society, leave alone those days, is it practical to have a stay-at-home mom to stay and wait for the hubby to bring in income and they survive on just one? Viewer, we are taking a short break. I hope and believe that you are with us in this. We are talking about stay-at-home moms. I have Dashana and Angela with us to talk about this. See you shortly.
What's up, my people? This is Brand Senior, Mr. KCA, Mr. Glam International Kenya, People's Choice. And the message is, if you are out there and you have any talent, all art, if you have any artistic thing, this is the place to be. Wednesday and Thursday.
Mimi ningekuwa dem ningeitwa Joy, fruit of the Holy Spirit. Lakini si ati mnikule kama nimeiva.
Hii ni wine ya word. Junajua spirit zenu zimezoea 8 PM na masaa ya 2:2. So 7 PM ningependa mnitune in kama nipashe cause I'm your fellow citizen.
8:30 PM manze on your favorite channel. I'm talking about GBS TV.
I'm a young baller.
Hello, viewer. Welcome to
Chungu, Jamii.
My name is Tigist Hailu.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ruben West.
I'm Dr. Charles Mukuka.
From the United States of America.
I come from Ethiopia.
From Zambia.
I love Kenya very much.
I love the Kenyan people.
Love is not by confession. Love is by action.
Come on now.
When you are a husband, you are not a husband.
It's very important.
You can count the seeds in an apple, but you can never count the number of apples in a seed.
Her phone is her phone. My phone is my phone.
You only know what you know.
Who forced you?
The more you spend time together, the more strong.
A woman is like a Bible.
To tell me that they were born and it wasn't from a female, I'd like to know.
A woman, she's a good asset. And a woman, she's a very, very good investment.
When you're up, your family knows who you are. But when you're down, you'll figure out who your family is.
Thank you so much. Hello, viewer.
The woman is burdened with so much, such that they don't have time for themselves.
If you don't go after what you want, there's going to be hurt, there's going to be disappointment, there's going to be regret, there's going to be let down.
I love people. People will always have a view. They will always have an opinion. Whether you like it or not.
It's always there.
People will put you in a shame box.
You have to love yourself first.
I'm not that person.
It should come from deep conviction, and I'm talking about conviction. I'm not talking about emotional giving.
Then that should pose a big problem.
A man won't handle that. They will just run.
Families break. Marriages don't exist anymore.
There's so many people out there pretending like they don't have the problem. Pretending like their relationship is not on the rock.
What was that?
That's nonsense.
Get lost.
No. I think that is wrong.
Go ahead, tell me. I'm waiting.
Who questions you?
Well, moving on swiftly.
Moving on swiftly, right?
It's pleasurable.
No one gets there without trials.
Yeah, you've got to.
It's the way life is.
Your greatest ability is possibility.
Right. Ninani! Carry on! Hola! Genius DJ! Genius DJ! Genius DJ! Genius hype man. Wow. It's bigger, it's better, it's live. I'll be your host, Ipola the Experience.
Genius Republic DJ Karian.
Join us for Ekom Ziki each and every Sunday from 8 a.m.
for the best in gospel music as we host your favorite gospel ministers
every Sunday live on your favorite station, GBS TV. Boom, 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 Karian. Hey.
Everywhere, GBS.
Now it's time for begin. Everyone, are you ready?
Huyu nyoka moto alikuwa anauma. Si niliwaambia.
Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
Kwaheri.
Everywhere, GBS.
Everywhere, GBS.
Welcome back. 21144 is our SMS line. I know you could be a stay-at-home mom watching this episode this time, and you have many questions that you want to float to us. Our SMS line is open. We are also on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. You could go to our channel and watch us over there. So before we went on a break, I told you about my concern of this era where the woman would just stay at home. You know, it's an easy thing to leave work and come home, and this you'll do comfortably for 1 year or 2 years. But sooner or later, you start feeling like, I don't want to do this, you know. There is what we call the empty nests. Your children are probably grown and flown. They have gone away from you. They are old enough to even do this stuff for themselves. What would still make you happy staying at home?
Well, personally, I myself am a happy-go-lucky person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always happy. I don't know why, but I'm always happy, first of all. Secondly, it's up to your thinking, how you think from within. It's very important. Like for me, it's whatever it may come. I take everything positively.
Positively.
Yes.
Whatever comes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I live every single moment of my every single day very, very positively.
Irrespective of what happens to you.
It's not that I'm a hi-fi person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a totally middle-class person, to be very honest.
Mm-hmm.
Even I have problems in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Problems do come.
Mm-hmm.
But how you take that problems, how you tackle them positively is very important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our coin has two sides.
Yes.
A negative or positive.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is up to your choice how the way you accept it, how the way you take it. Because there is always good moments, there is bad moments.
Mm-hmm.
After bad there is good, after good there is bad. So it's always up to us how we take it from within. It's very important.
Because you can be employed today,
yes,
and tomorrow you don't have the job.
Yes.
Are you going to kill yourself because you are not working in the office?
No, not at all. In fact, I would suggest to the moms who are at home,
Mm-hmm.
nowadays there are so many even job opportunities sitting at home.
Mm-hmm.
You can do online things,
Mm-hmm.
invest into a small business, buy things from a wholesaler,
Mm-hmm.
bring them home, and you can sell from home also. You can. There are so many possibilities you can definitely do sitting at home.
Mm-hmm.
No need to go out. And if you're missing that corporate this thing which you were earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so it is necessary that you can't do sitting anything at home.
Mm-hmm. There's still so much to do.
There is
You
still
only need to be positive.
Yes.
On everything that happens to your life, look at it positively.
Exactly.
Okay, Angela,
Yeah.
what do you say?
I think life is a choice. Whatever happens to you is a choice. Because, you know, I can come and slap you today, and it's up to you now to define how you feel about that. How you interpret it is what is going to depend on. It's what is going to determine how you feel. So interpretation of everything, like if she's interpreting herself as that less of a person, I'm weak because I stay at home. If that is how she's interpreting it, then she's going to feel less of a person. She's always going to be drained and emotional. But if she chooses now to interpret it differently, I am here, I'm choosing to do this because this adds value to me. This adds value even to the people I love and to so many other things. Then she's not going to be that emotional person who is always feeling low. So it is a choice. What goes inside ourselves is whatever portrays outside.
We choose
and
what
we are
we
the
take
ones.
in.
Yes,
We
we are
should
the ones who
actually
choose.
what we take in.
That is very true.
There are lots of moms, Dashana, who complain. You know, if you look at the reality, it is that they're using their driving license more than their degrees and more than their papers that they got from school. And they look at them as they arrange their house and keep their houses in order. And they're just wondering, man, why did I have to go through all these stages in life to achieve education? And now what I use most is just my driver's license that took me 2 or 3 weeks, you know. And they're in such kinds of condemnation. They're in such kinds of self-judgments. And they get easily into depression because they do not have touch, you know, with the people whom they used to be with outside there. The people that are now around them are people of kind of a lower caliber, and they're fighting to fit. I like what you say, that they need to think positively and be positive and choose life, you know. And today, I am so sure there is a mom who is in this kind of a state, this kind of a scenario. What would you say to this mom? How does she pick up and just get up and start all over again? That, you know what? You are no longer in the corporate world. This is life, and this is what I'm going to do every single day. What would you say to this mom?
First of all, I told earlier, wake up with a great spirit. Yesterday, bygones are bygones.
Okay.
Well, start with the new spirit every morning. It's very important to start your day beautifully, positively. Even if there are bad things in your life, you have experienced something yesterday, something very bad, you have still not come out of it. But your own, you know, you need to give auto-suggestions. It's very important to give auto-suggestions to yourself. That, no, I'm going to rock my day today. Whatever may come, whatever the hurdles may come, I'm going to finish it off. Even if you can't finish it off, at least have that mentality, positive mentality, that I'm going to do this today. As I told earlier, engage yourself, plan a day that today I'm going to cook something nice. Keep yourself busy, listen to good, beautiful, subtle music which can boost your morale from within. Read good books. There are so many things to do actually.
There's so many things
Yes,
to
there
do.
are so many things to do.
And hence there's no reason to get into depression.
No, not at all. What is depression? It is nothing. It is your state of mind.
Yes.
That you are going into
sitting down thinking that
Yes.
I am useless,
Yes.
I am good for nothing, everyone is busy making money, I am only here spending the money that has been made, you know.
You can make money sitting at home. I told earlier, get into small business. But before you get into a small business, there are always pros and cons. You have to think, you have to choose wisely what you are going to do. That is very important. You can definitely do so many things. Please come to me, ladies. I'll guide you.
Instead of just, you know, a lot of ladies end up, even in their apartments, they end up getting into groups that are not healthy. And all they do is just vibe, and talk about negative things, the things that their husbands do, the challenges that they have with their children, the way they are not making it in life, the way they are failing, and they end up even breaking their homes, you know?
Yeah.
for this, because they have nothing valuable to do. So people wake up. I told you earlier they will decide to shower even at 5 in the evening, but wake up to do nothing. And when they see somebody pass by, oh, can I join you? And they talk about things they didn't plan. What did you say about this kind of moms? What did you tell them?
It's very important for you to know that your life is yours, and whatever other people are doing or saying out there, and having those groups that are meaningless, it's like you're looking for validation from other people. But have a plan for your life. Every day, wake up with a plan for what you're going to do that morning, and we call it rituals, morning rituals. For me, I wake up, I pray, I do some little exercise. Exercise is good because it helps the mind open up because of the adrenaline levels, and it even brings your mood to the right position. Because you know, when you're sleeping, you're dormant, your mind is dormant. But when you wake up, you need to psych yourself up. You need to psych your mind, you need to psych your body. So have morning rituals. Now, after maybe exercising, plan now what you're going to do for the rest of the day. If you have
a diary.
Yes. If you have your things written down, what you're going to do, there's no way you're going to have time for these chit chats. Yeah, you're not going to have this just outside gossips, or what are you doing? Nothing. Can you take me to the shop? Okay, you become that person who always follows people to do their things. So when are you doing yours? Because these people you're following are doing their own things. So when are you ever going to do yours? So it's good to have that plan and know that your life is yours, and you're the only person who can make your own life much better even. So this thing about depression, or you're stressed because you're at home, it's just a perception. It's what we are putting into our minds. And instead of now putting those things into our minds, instead of saying, I just sit at home to eat what is brought for me, no, I sit at home to manage what
has been brought. I need to ask you ladies, like our last question, because very soon and very shortly I'm going to ask you to give your parting shots. But before then, I need you to give me, is there any benefit of a stay-at-home mom? Do you say that your children are much better than the children of the people who are busy making money in the corporate world? Is there any difference that you could cite between those children of the moms that are so busy outside there making money and the moms who are staying at home taking care of their children?
Hey, it's a tough question, but no, love can conquer anything. Definitely moms who stay at home, they have more time to spend with their children, with their kids. They have more opportunities to be with them, to indulge with them, to get entangled in some or other job compared to the corporate moms. But even corporate moms nowadays, there are so many facilities. They have a house help at home. They can send their kids for some classes, engage in some activities, like keep on inquiring by calling, how are you darling, are you okay, are you fine? Words of just 2 simple sweet words can make anyone's day, And love is the most important thing.
You can be a stay-at-home mom and have the worst impact on your children.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and you can be a working mom and still have the best impact on your children. So it depends on how you handle yourself, how you handle your life. And most of the times, children learn by watching us.
They learn by watching us.
Yeah. So the values that you've put in yourself, if I'm that mom who stays at home and keeps on gossiping about my husband, that is what my children are learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I add something here? Can I add something?
You could add that in your parting shot. I need you to give your parting shot and also tell us what you do. If we need to guide some ladies to you, some women who are in that situation and they need your help, you could do that as you give your parting shot. Yes.
Okay, so my last but not the least message is, whatever may come, please never give up. There are so many opportunities, so many things to do. I still say it's up to you how you take things. I have faced very bad phase in my life It's not that my garden is green, but I never gave up, first of all. I do things, still I repeat, never give up. Do positively, think positive, you will attract positivity, you know. And as Angela said, I very much agreed with her that kids, they watch us and they follow us. So if you stay happy, you are giving your kids an opportunity for the future, this thing, even they are going to stay happy and positive.
Okay. How do they find you?
Sorry?
The women who want to meet with you and get to guidance.
Yeah, you can call me on 0732 702 406. I'll definitely get back to you. If I'm busy, I'll call you back, don't worry. Please call me, please contact me, and I will sort you out.
Good. Angela.
Yes.
Your last words and how do they find you?
For us women, I think it's good to just focus on being fascinating with our men, fascinating with our children. And by fascinating is being in your space. Know who you are. If you're a mother, know that I'm a mother and I have a responsibility to add value to my children. And you don't look for validation out there. Be yourself. Know that you are important. Whether you have a job that is earning you a lot, or maybe you're hustling, we call it hustling, or maybe you're just at home. You have value, and value that space that you're in, however small it is. Okay. Yeah. My contacts are 0720-265-374, and you can get me on social media as Angela Katua. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so
You
much.
have taken us home. I am so glad you came.
Asante sana to invite us.
Thank you, Betty.
Thank you, viewer, for watching Stay at Home Moms in Chungu cha Jamii, GBS TV. It has really been lovely to have you watch this. I am your host. My name is Betty Akuku. See you next time.